Ladies, the douches are in his house. Welcome to another edition of Wrestle This. It's me, it's the Chad D. And I'm here with my tag team partner, Double D, Dennis DeLine. What are you saying, brother? What are you saying?
I'm not saying too much, Chad. Thank you for tuning in, everybody. Another edition of Wrestle This. We're going to be a little off the charts here with the Royal Rumble recap. Talk about like the fallout from the pay-per-view. And kind of our thoughts of how that leads into what's going to happen with WrestleMania. And then
also the Elimination Chamber.
Also leading up to Elimination Chamber. Got a little too
ahead.
I got a little too ahead of myself there.
You and Damien, it's okay. Damien had a hard time this week with the old Money in the Bank Elimination Chamber, but
he did.
He pulled it back. He pulled it back just like you did. But it's about being a pro.
Yeah.
It's about being a pro.
Take two.
But just kidding. No, we're not.
Yeah, no, we don't have takes on the show. But lead into the Royal Rumble. Overall, your thoughts, Chad? What do you think of the pay-per-view?
I don't know. I was a little. There were some great parts about it. But there's also some real doggers.
I agree. The expectation, it didn't live up to the expectation. It was a solid pay-per-view. Like, there was no real, like, oh, man, that was terrible.
I don't know. I don't know.
Well, we'll talk about that. But it didn't live up to my expectations, especially with, like, all the rumors of who was coming back.
Yeah,
Stone Cold and all
these
these
things. They were talking about The Rock.
Yeah. And
Rock not being in shape.
But
nobody came.
Yeah.
There was nobody.
Nobody. So... lead into that, pay-per-view starts with the men's rumble.
Yeah.
First time, I think.
I've never seen that before.
Yeah, first time I think it's ever happened in the history of WWE where they lead with the men's rumble. They kind of had to, based on what happened later on in the pay-per-view. We'll talk about that. Overall, it was...
we got to see some good matchups. I mean, you know, the Bobby Lashley, Brock Lesnar saga is still going on.
Yep.
You know, we saw Brock lose it later. When he got tossed by Bobby Lashley.
Yep.
There's some interesting stuff coming up with them. We'll talk about a little later on that happened on Raw this week.
Yep. I thought it was interesting how, like, they brought Brock out so early, so then you knew, oh man, he's gonna get eliminated.
Well, honestly, because the last time he was in, he destroyed everybody. I figured they would keep him around for a good at least 10-15 minutes.
Yeah.
But for him to get tossed out so quickly by Bobby Lashley, actually was a good thing. I mean, it keeps what they're built.
It was a shock.
And it was definitely. Well, I mean, it was a definite shock, you know. So, and again, you know, he's just a part-timer. Bobby Lashley is there full-time putting in the work. You know, he's got it's time for him to get his shine. Yeah. And Brock he's a given wrestler, so.
Yeah, for sure. And it was a good ending. Like, obviously, Rhodes won. Thank you for all the guys that I got money from. But I felt like the ending went a bit too long. They had, obviously, the last two were Gunther and Cody Rhodes. They almost had like a singles match at the end.
But I think that was more to put, Rhodes came in 30th, right?
Yeah.
So you got to see Rhodes for more than 5 seconds.
Yeah.
And Gunther was number 1.
Yeah. They could have trimmed it just a bit, you know, like a couple minutes maybe.
Yeah. But they're also building Gunther going forward.
That's true.
And he's been a strong IC champion.
He set the record for the longest time in a normal Royal Rumble, not like the greatest one that obviously went longer because there's more people, but no real big surprises. You know, like
there was none.
Booker T, like
I mean that was kind of expected.
Yeah,
I mean it's his hometown.
Yeah,
he's on his farewell run kind of deal. So
and then Edge, that was
expected again. You know, because of what's been happening and what's leading up to, you know, Elimination Chamber, WrestleMania.
Yeah.
You know, we saw a little bit of Beth there when she came out to defend her hubby.
Yeah.
Speared the crap right out of Rhea. That was awesome. That was one of the best spears I've seen.
It was pretty good.
Yeah.
It was
that might rival the SmackDown one that we saw on Friday.
Yep.
We'll talk about that one later.
But overall, I thought the men's Rumble was good. It was the predictable kind of winner. They kind of they went safe. You know, there was no Sami Zayn, which, you know, shocked a lot of people. A lot of people were like, oh,
I thought for sure that, you know, especially with the Rey Mysterio mystery.
Yep.
I thought maybe they would throw somebody in there.
Yeah, and
that was big.
They didn't. They kind of just went Cookie Carter and Cody Rhodes is going to win, and Cody Rhodes won. Yeah, that was pretty much it. So it was good. It was a serviceable match. There was no big Aha! Oh
Yeah,
my
there was
God!
that- oh yeah, there was not, you know, like when Edge came back a couple of years ago.
Yeah.
That moment of like, you know, boom,
Yes.
the lights
Boom.
hit, and everybody was just.
Just imagine if they had went, like, say they put Cody Rhodes in 28 and they had saved number 30, glass shatter, Stone Cold.
Totally.
Like, that would have been probably one of the biggest
That would
pops
have been-
ever in the history of wrestling.
Yeah.
Didn't happen.
Yeah.
So,
Lost money.
yep. Well,
So, whatever. Cody, congratulations from
Yes.
the Mega Douches.
shout out to Cody Rhodes.
Shout out to Cody Rhodes.
If you're watching
Watch
this show. Yeah.
Next was the Lights Out match.
Oh, boy. This
I
was...
never wanted to buy that pop regardless.
Nope.
Now I'm not going to.
It was bad.
Yeah. Yeah.
It didn't work for me. It was basically just a gimmick to, here's some glow-in-the-dark stuff.
Yeah.
And-
make Bray look freakier.
Yeah, make Bray look freakier. I was surprised that he won. I had actually picked Los Angeles Knight to win.
I figured he might go over too with the Uncle Howdy thing, but I mean, at the end of the match, it was a weird match.
It was weird.
I mean, I've been waiting so long for Bray Wyatt
Me too.
to come back and
Me too.
wrestle.
Me too.
It's been what?
5 months?
Yeah,
4 or 5
feels
months.
like a year.
It feels
And
so long.
we got. I feel cheated.
Yeah.
I really do for his first match back. It
And they
should have
didn't
been
really-
longer.
Yeah, it
Put
should
the
have been
lights
longer.
on,
Yeah.
and the Uncle Howdy crap at the end.
So Uncle Howdy,
Brutal.
Uncle Howdy is Shane McMahon.
Yeah,
Because
here comes the money.
The best part about that is when
he missed him.
he missed him.
6 feet.
He totally
and
missed
rolled,
him.
And he rolled.
LA
in.
Knight had to roll into the spot.
Yeah, it was
like you
brutal.
clearly see he
Yeah.
missed.
Yeah.
They should have
Yeah.
just
Where's that? Yeah, alert. It was bad.
Yeah,
Give me something.
Yeah.
Give me something, baby. Yeah.
it was bad.
Right on my butt.
And like it was just a marketing gimmick for Mountain Dew.
Yeah, they got $1 million for that.
Wow. Well,
Yeah.
what can you say? It was bad.
It was bad.
Bray
I would
Wyatt
pay
won.
5 cents.
But yeah, I like now.
Now
what?
where's he gonna go?
I don't know.
So I don't know, maybe
It was
because with the next match being Bianca and Alexa,
Yeah.
predictable win by Bianca. I mean, she's a strong champion. She should be booked strong right now.
Yep.
She should honestly get some mic work. Yeah, definitely. I love her character. I really do. She's she's super over, but she lacks in the talking aspect. I find as a great, if she wants to be a great champion like Charlotte Flair, Becky Lynch, they got to be able to handle the mic.
Yes. Yeah.
Alexa looked good.
She did. Yep.
Very good. I mean,
It's just it suffered from the same thing with like the Lights Out match. Was like it was short.
Yes.
You feel that like the
Especially
men's rumble had went long.
Yes.
And they're like, like because
Yeah.
they knew we need more time for what's going to happen later on. So
yeah.
you guys go out there and do this in like 5-10 minutes.
Yeah, and that's just for especially the women's championship matches. I was telling you about this a couple weeks ago with Becky Lynch and
Right.
Bailey.
Yeah.
They need 10-15 minutes for that match, and luckily
For
this
sure.
week they
Time for it to
actually
grow and breathe.
like this match they had this week, which we'll talk about later. They had more time to tell the story,
Right.
and it was just again there wasn't enough time for Bianca and Alexa after
To get
what they've
going.
been through.
Yeah.
To fully develop and end the story.
Yeah.
And then we got the Uncle Howdy thing at the end.
Mm-hmm.
Where's this going to go? Like, I wonder if it's because of the
Who
Bray
knows?
Wyatt. Who knows? Again,
Yeah.
like he just like a match before he jumped into some flames.
Yeah.
And now all of a sudden he's a spirit.
Yeah. I guess.
Yeah.
So
where's the booking on this one, boys?
yeah, it was
Calls.
it was a serviceable match, but it was again, like you said, it was too short. It didn't make sense, like with the whole Uncle Howdy thing,
Yeah.
spooky thing. So yeah,
They need to fully transition her over back to the evil Alexa Bliss with
Yes.
that little doll.
yeah,
Lily.
I agree.
And we'll go from there because she's a lot more interesting. She's got a nice evil side when she's a heel.
Yes,
She's,
natural.
not, she's a natural heel for
Yeah.
sure. And then
Leading
we
into
go
the
to
Women's Rumble.
Women's Rumble.
Your thoughts? Your
again,
thoughts, Chad?
I mean, it was a predictable Rumble. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
Rhea won, which she should.
Yeah.
Like, there's no doubt in my mind that Rhea Ripley should be the next women's champion. Either SmackDown. I mean, she's taking on Charlotte Flair, obviously, which she decided the next night. Or actually, no, I think she decided that night. I'm not sure. Anyways, she chose Charlotte Flair.
Yeah.
And I mean, that's the best choice for her.
Yeah.
I think that's going to be the best match for her.
For sure.
Definitely.
I think so
work
too.
wise.
And it saves Bianca.
Wise.
It saves Bianca to do Becky Lynch or maybe Alexa Bliss again. Like who knows? But
Yeah.
yeah,
I mean, maybe by that time, they'll have Alexa fully turned into an evil character, you know, and maybe she can go in it then. I need, like, if they're going to do this Y6 thing, they need to pull it off pretty quickly.
Yes, and
like,
yes,
if they
soon,
want to,
like now.
Yeah, you know, like going into WrestleMania, like they need to form this family and give us another faction to cheer for, or yeah, exactly. That's what's happening right now. Yeah, I mean, again,
it was good. Like, it was good. There was more surprises than in the men's.
Yeah, which was nice.
That was good. For a while, there was a lot of them in the ring that had like almost the same ring attire. Yeah. So it was hard to tell. Yeah. It was hard to tell like who's who, and like for our Rumble party, like a lot of the guys were just casual fans, and they were asking us, "Who's that?
Who's that?"
And we don't know.
Yeah.
And like, because it was hard to tell because they had the same. Basically the same neon attire, the same hair. Like,
and I find that with the coming out of NXT 2.0,
yes,
a lot of them have that like
the same attire
for sure. You know,
but yeah, it was good. There was bigger surprises, like we said. It was funny that Chelsea Green returned, and 2 seconds later gets eliminated.